something only rich people do. But what if you found out that investing just $5 a day could slowly turn into the financial freedom you've always dreamed of? No tricks and no big income needed. 30 days ago, I started investing $5 a day. And in today's video, I'm breaking down why small, consistent investing is more realistic for the average American than you've been told, and how starting now, even with just a few dollars a day, can still change your entire financial future. We'll go over what I invested in, how it all works, how much your money can grow into, and go over one of the simplest investing strategies that you can use, even if you're a brand new investor. Before we get into the video, if you're new here, hi, my name is Paul, and I talk all things finance, investing, and building wealth. So make sure you smash that like button as it helps me out so much at no cost to you. Now you may be asking, why $5 a day? Think about it. Every morning, millions of people swing by a coffee shop like Starbucks without thinking twice and spend $5, $6 on a drink that's gone in 20 minutes. But imagine this, what if instead of buying that daily coffee, you took those same $5 and quietly invested it? One small choice repeated every single day can turn into hundreds and thousands of dollars over the years, which is money that could help buy a home, pay for education, or simply create less financial burden. Now don't get me wrong, it's not about giving up everything you enjoy. It's really about recognizing that a tiny daily habit has the power to transform your long-term financial situation. Skipping one coffee a day won't change your morning much, but it can absolutely change your financial future. So let's go over what I decided to invest $5 in. I invested $5 a day into an exchange-traded fund called VOO with a Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. VOO tracks the S&P 500 index, which is an index that tracks the 500 biggest publicly traded companies in the United States. Think of names like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Tesla, and so on. When you invest money into VOO, you're purchasing a small piece of all 500 of these companies all at once. Now, why is that great? Well, VOO is diversified, it's low cost, and it's a bit boring. But boring is good when you're building wealth for the long term. The idea is pretty simple. Instead of trying to pick winners, you invest in America's largest companies as a group, and historically, the S&P 500 has returned around 7 to 10% annually after inflation, depending on the time frame. Basically, what I did was, for a month straight, or rather 20 market open days, I invested just $5 per day into VOO. Now, that's only $100 a month, which is attainable for many people. A lot of people think you need thousands of dollars to start investing, but you don't. Fractional shares make this possible, and small, consistent steps matter way more than big, inconsistent ones. Now let's talk about why investing even just $5 daily or weekly can be so powerful. Let me introduce you to an investing strategy called dollar cost averaging, or otherwise known as DCA. Here's how it works. Essentially, you invest a fixed amount of money on a regular schedule, no matter whether the market is up or down. Essentially, you're not trying to time the market, you're staying in the market. And historically, time in the market has always outperformed trying to time the market. Now, what are the benefits of dollar cost averaging? Well, number one, it reduces the emotional stress of investing, as many investors get stressed when they see their money fluctuate up and down. Number two, in the long-term horizon, it smooths out volatility. And number three, it builds discipline, which is crucial when it comes to successfully building long-term wealth. And dollar cost averaging ultimately helps keep you invested in the long term. So how can you dollar cost average? Well, most brokerage apps, including Fidelity, Vanguard, Schwab, Robinhood, and SoFi, they let you automate your daily contributions, weekly contributions, or even monthly contributions. And you can contribute and buy any stock or ETF, including fractional shares. Many people fail at investing because they let emotions control their decisions, but dollar cost averaging removes that problem completely. Now you may be wondering, hey, Paul, $5 a day is nothing. That's not going to amount to anything. Let me show you why that's wrong. So let's take a look at this investment calculator here. Let's say that you start investing $100 a month, which is $5 a day on weekdays for 30 years. And let's say the S&P 500 returns on average around 8%. You can see here that after 30 years, your end balance would grow to over $140,000 just for investing $5 a day. You can see that the starting amount is $0 here. The total contributions that you will put in with your money is $36,000. But the total interest earned due to compound interest over the long term is $100,000. Scroll down here, you can see the accumulation schedule. So year one, you're going to deposit 1.2K, which is $100 a month for 12 months. The interest you earn is $43. and the ending balance will be 1.2K with $43 added. Now if you scroll down and keep going, you can see that every single year the interest compounds and grows bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, let's say you want to invest more than $5 a day. Let's say you do $200 a month. Let's calculate that. Your money would grow to almost $300,000. Now, let's say you do $500 a month. Eventually, that's $700,000. Now, let's say you do $1,000 per month. After 30 years, you will have $1.4 million due to compound interest and long-term growth. That is the power of compound interest in the long term. This is a perfect illustration that small habits compound into life-changing results. So let's actually look at how my profile is looking after investing $5 a day for a month straight. So let's look at my actual portfolio in real time. And the app that I'm using today is called SoFi. And if you want to sign up for SoFi after this video, use the link down in the description and you will get $25 worth of free stock. Now, if you go down here to self-directed, I will click on that. So let's look into my actual account here. I have $267 in my account. My total return overall is 1%. You can scroll down here. You can see I have 2 investments. But we're going to take a look at VOO, which is what I mentioned in this video. So click on that. And you can see here that the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF currently goes for $629 per share. If you scroll down, you can see the number of shares that I have, which is 0.19. And the total value of these shares is $121. Now, the average cost that I bought into this ETF is $620.19. You can see some details of the index fund here. You can see the top 10 holdings are very famous companies that you all recognize. You scroll down here, you can see some more, and you can see my recent activity. So, you can see that I have been buying $5 of VOO every single day that the market is open, and that has been consistent for an entire month. If you scroll back up, you can see that my total return is 1.53% in VOO, which is great to see so far for just 30 days of investing. So something really important I want to note is that you can see in my account that my total return is only 2% so far. But make sure you know that that is not the point of investing long term. What matters most is that now I have a system that will automatically invest $5 a day, and over the next few decades, this will compound and grow to a very large amount. 2% gain may seem small, but as your returns compound like a snowball rolling down a hill over time, your account value will grow much larger. Now, some final thoughts I want to give is, if you want to start investing but feel overwhelmed, start with something small. It could be $5 a day, a weekly deposit, or whatever fits your current budget. But the most important thing is consistency, automation, and choosing long-term investments like VOO. Just as a reminder, if you want to get started with investing on SoFi, make sure you use the link in the description, as you will get $25 worth of free stock after you sign up. That is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching.